Om Saraswatyaye Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha. I have been thinking of enlightening with my limited knowledge the personality development, how it can be made from Vishnu Sahasranama. A humble attempt is being made. Some of the things which I liked to share with you. I was a college principal earlier of a bank, nationalized bank, and I was teaching personal development in our Western methods. But I find some of the things which can be explained better through Vishnu Sahasranamam. That attempt I am making here. One slokam says, Suvrtaha, Sumukha, Sushmaha, Suhrut, Yatakrodo, Manoharaha. I would like to explain few words. Whenever you want to have success, whether it is a spiritual field or materialistic field or education or business, what is required is a good willpower to do it. That is important, is it not? Then Sumukha. Sumukha means acceptable face. In an office atmosphere or when you go for an interview, your face should be agreeable, not only in the physical form, mental form also. For example, a devotee wanted to serve my Guruji. When my Guru gave some work to him, he put unpleasant face. That means he doesn't like that type of work. My Guru immediately noticed it, Paramahamsa Yogananda. Then don't do any kind of help for me with that uninteresting attitude. I don't need your services. Like that, when your boss calls, wherever you are office, he gives you some work and you put some kind of unpleasant face that you are not interested, whatever it is, then he thinks he will not keep you in the team. The body language speaks out, is it not? Sumukha. If you are agreeable, then you can be a part of a team in any social function or in the office or in the spiritual or any endeavor you are doing it. Then Sushmaha. Sushma, I don't have to explain specifically. A deep analysis of the things are required for everything, not superficial reading. That is what actually I want to highlight. Whether you read Lalita Sahasranamam or Vishnu Sahasranamam, everything is a mantra actually. We are not in a position to expose those particular secrets. I am making some attempt in this direction. Sushmaha, you see the things in depth of that and appreciate it. I would like to analyze in a materialistic way. In an office I was working and my boss was moving. I was an assistant manager. A manager was moving and he called me and Mr. Rao, you have to write 3 letters today. Okay, sir, I said. He has mentioned 3 letters. I have noticed it. I came back to my seat and I was talking to my clerk who was also nearby when the conversation was going on. Then after a few minutes I just asked my clerk. I remember only two letters which he has asked me to write. Third one I forgot. If I go to my manager back and say, sir, you told in the morning 1 hour before 3 letters to be written, but I remember only 2. What is the third one? What he thinks of me? That means I am not attentive. If not exactly Sushmam is not that, but I derive it to a point of attention. It is equivalent to attention also can be interpreted. That way I am explaining. So you have to be attentive. Then Suhrutaha, goodwill, good heart is required. Suppose you want to talk to your junior or your child or your friend with angry face or with angry mind, or mechanically without any affection on him, you give any suggestion, it won't be accepted. I notice it many times when my aunties or my relatives, they speak to me from my heart. Oh, Varada, how are you? Huh? Why don't you do like that? My mother was telling, why you are bothered about that? Why don't you follow your guru? Why don't you do that kind of thing? So very softly, from that suggestion is coming from the heart. Then you feel it and you react and you accept it. But on the other hand, many parents go on telling to the child, oh, study. You are not studying. Why don't you read? That you are not mechanical. You are outpouring your emotion. It is not coming. Your heart may be good, but it has to come from the real heart, and it should come translated into language also. That is an essential point. The second point in this line, it comes Suhrutaha, Sumukha, Sushmaha, Suhrut, Jitakrodho. Just I was trying to say. Jitakrodho means controlling the anger. If you do not control your anger, everything will be spoiled. The purpose gets defeated in the beginning itself if you are angry. because your face will be unpleasant. Well, first, what it told Suvrataha, a boss is giving you an unpleasant task. Immediately your face will be different, and you got angry also. Further, your face will be further darkened. So you are unacceptable both by your body language, by your face, and by your body. Mind also is speaking out. Other men will come to know. Your eyes will be different, little angry, and you will turn your head other side. All kind of things will happen. You will be simply unacceptable figure both in society or otherwise also. So if you, another point which is not exactly it is mentioned, but a kind of humor you can do it. That I can bypass situation, and you can try to, I'm not asking you to be hypocrite, but really you should try to feel empathy for him and a good heart. Why that man is giving that suggestion? You accept that in a pure heart and try to control your anger. That way you will be more acceptable. Then what I wanted to say, another slokam, 27th slokam, it says Siddha Sankalpa. Sankalpa means a decision to do it. That is Sankalpa. I will do this today. In Hindus, there is what we call it Sankalpam. Whenever you are doing some Sankalpam, I would like to do this, that is known as Sankalpam. But that is Siddha Sankalpa. I want to achieve it till the point I get the success. That is Siddham. I want to do it. That not just Sankalpam, I will do it. Not I will do. I will definitely do it to the point of success. That is Siddha Sankalpam. That is what the Swami is telling. Then that is not sufficient. If you have that kind of determination, that itself is not sufficient. Second line is telling how to do it. Siddha Sankalpa, Siddha Sadhanaha. You should also do a effort till you achieve the success. That the bulb maker, what is his? Thomas Alva Edison. He made 2000 attempts. And the 2000 attempt, he was successful. All 1999 attempts, you can't call them as a failure, but he was making effort all through that. The point here is the effort has to be continuous till your point of success, not half the way. There is a Bhartruhari, another Vishnu's incarnation, he was telling, ordinary people do not take up any work at all thinking it is very difficult. Ordinary people, you may call it lazy. Second type of people, mediocres, what you call it, they start the work with enthusiasm, and then they, because of finding obstacles and finding the difficulties of doing that, the bodily pain and mental pain, they will give up in half the way. Those heroes who will fight till the steadfast, till the last day, last minute, and till the success is achieved, they fight without caring for the bodily pain or mental things or kind of things, then they will be achieving it. That is what we mean when the Vishnu Sahasranamam says Siddha Sadhanaha, till the point of achieving success. IIT preparation, many people go. IAS preparation, many people will go. But what the level of hard work they have to do it? A lot of planning, a lot of hard work is required. That is required. Then another point, Satkarta. That means do some good actions. Not just to see some action you will do and then a lot of bad things you will see, hear music and a lot of wasting time and playing social. And also you are doing this work. Your bad things will nullify all those good things. Your determination will be watered down. So you continue to do the good things in the direction of that particular one. What are the good things to do? Yama niyama, he says. That means do's and don'ts means yuktahara viharasya. That means have proper food, proper thinking and proper walking, everything, so that you will be in a position to concentrate. Then atindriya, he has used it. That means controlling the senses. If you are sitting there and mind is telling, let me see the TV is going on, some interesting thing, and some in the kitchen some good food is taste is coming, so I would like to see that, or some kind of for all kind of attractions from by the senses you have to avoid. Atindriya. When I am concentrating, no. Today I was feeling 3 hours I was sitting in the meditation. In between I do not want to get up, but I was addicted to kind of coffee like thing, and I made a determination I will not have the coffee till that is over, and I was feeling for it. Oh, so much I am missing it. At the most, I had a glass of water, I kept it and managed it. Example, I am telling it. I am not boasting about myself. That determination is required. At least to start with the smaller things you have to achieve. Guruji was telling. To start with, you may not achieve bigger things. You start using your Siddha Sankalpa, your determination, your Satkarta. In minor things, you do it, smaller things. Later on, you can achieve it in a bigger way. Another way to put it up is a river when she starts, it starts from Gangotri, a small watery drop. Later on, it adds up, and it becomes a river. So your stepping stone is a small thing. Also, it matters. Then Swamiji was telling, it's Vishnu Sahasranama, Suchi, body and mind, both a healthy body and healthy mind. All these things they go together. When you will have, if you have a good bath and properly apply your whatever it is, your kunkuma or vibhuti, how you feel it? You feel very pleasant, is it not? And then you will be in a position to sit there and concentrate on the education. That is a better way of doing things. Niyama yama I have answered. Then another thing, nimisho nimisha, and then apramattata, he said. Apramattata means careful. Every minute has to be taken care. The present, if you take care properly, automatically future is taken care of. Don't forget about the past. Bhuta bhavya bhavannadaha. Don't bother about the past. Past is past. But what is in your hand is present. If you take care of the present, automatically future is taken care of. Don't forget about what will happen, what that kind of, or imagining what I can be, what I will be getting it. Don't concentrate on the result also. That is what again in the Bhagavad Gita it was telling. Nishkama karma. What it says? Karmanye vadikarasya. Na phalechu kadachana. If you go on worrying about the fruits, then you will not get it. You do the small things, automatically it will come. There are many people who failed in the IAS in the first attempt, second attempt, they are not bothered about that. They continue to do the effort, ultimately got a third time. Otherwise, you will be I noticed that many people, when they could not get a particular thing, they get disappointed and they will depress it and they will not do further attempts. That is not the way at all. The depression should not come in the picture at all. You do your duty, that's all, and leave it. Result. Automatically, one day you will be, without your knowledge, you will be getting to the top. So another gentleman was very rightly telling, don't try to be the best, try to wait for the best. Whenever you want to start doing, I'm not still prepared. No, nothing like that. When you make reasonable preparation, go ahead. You don't wait for the best. Even with the better you start, and it becomes slowly, you can reach that particular level. My last word I would like to conclude. One of the Guru, Lahiri Mahasya, was telling in Hindi, Banat ban joy. That means doing, you become perfect. Perfection is never achieved in a straight model way, 1 second or anything. Success is not an accident. It is a continuous effort. Let it be materialistic or spiritualistic. What is required is your Mahotsahai Mahabalai. That is also mentioned in Vishnu Sahasranama. That is the last but not least point which I wanted to highlight. In English, what we call enthusiasm. If you have that interest, you may call it, you can achieve anything. If interest is not there, that you can't achieve anything. Yes, Sri Sri was, the Art of Living Man, was asked, he was giving a lecture to about 1 lakh people. He was asking 40 days you meditate and do a kind of thing, you achieve the result. A young lady, a college student asked in the Sabha, in the meeting, Sir, 40 days, how we can, if we forget 1 or 2 days in between, what will happen? Everybody was eagerly waiting what type of reply Sri Sri is going to give. He gave a wonderful reply. If at that time the President of America was Obama, if Obama says, I will give you green card, if you call me at 4 a.m. every day for 40 days, will you miss? No. There your interest is paramount. So you will do everything for that. So it is a matter of interest. Your commitment comes based on the interest. For which you have developed interest, nobody else can do it. If interest will not do, for which you have to make effort also in other issues. What we mean by Siddha Sankalpa and Siddha Sadhana. This is the meaning of Vishnu Sahasranama. Otherwise, the purpose of reading Vishnu Sahasranama without following any out of the principle of that will not help. Another point, to all the students I would like to mention, Mahaviryo Mahabalaha, Mahabuddhi. That means if you maintain Brahmacharyam, you will achieve a lot of brain power will grow and you can achieve anything. Swami Vivekananda was telling, how you thought I can remember my Grahana Shakti, my remembrance, I can read anything, I can remember it without any difficulty. Only one time he was reading any number of books. He was in a position to do. From where I got this tremendous memory power? It is all because I was doing proper brahmacharyam. That is all I wanted to say. And all the best to the students. If you follow these suggestions and Vishnu Sahasranama, read it and appreciate the spirit behind it and our culture and our civilization, which has been following these things traditionally over years. We are grateful to our forefathers who have instilled these things in our life. Only thing is, if only we understand these things and preserve this, maybe some of my interpretations may not be acceptable to some other people, but I would like to mention here with all humility, I was also having an opinion, why should I give unnecessarily an interpretation which I am not very sure. It is not like that. Swami Bharati Tirtha Swami, Sringeri Jagat Bharati Tirtha Swami of Sringeri Math, he was telling, as long as you interpret any Vedic literature or Lord in a positive way, no problem. Only in a negative way, when you are trying to do with your perverted knowledge, then don't do that. Don't insult Vedic literature or God with your half knowledge. But here, when I am trying to do everything in a positive way, as against the Western way concept of personal development, which I was doing all through, that I am not discounting that. That apart, this can be compounded. And I would like to say, in a day may not come far off, in a research situations, in a post-graduation degrees, in PhD programs, in master's degree in human resource development, this Vishnu Sahasranamam can be studied as a part of curriculum to improve the personal development. That to that extent, I suggest some of the students to undertake this project and make it a grand success. Thank you all.